Hey everybody, welcome to another Money Reviews. Today, this is going to be my review on a Ferro Concepts Slickster plate carrier. So I've had this Ferro Concepts plate carrier for a few months now, and I like it. It is a very intuitive, very simple plate carrier. It has some minor issues that I'll address throughout the review that I don't like, but those are so small that it is barely an issue. So first things first, let's talk about the front of the plate carrier, since that's what we got in front of us. You've got a large loop field here for IFF flags and whatnot, and then you've got these laser cut points to put buckles to run like a chest rig or something of that effect on there. I believe there's a company that actually makes a cool little thing that hooks into these, so you can put in a admin panel right here, or admin pouch. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure there is one. If not, somebody should make that, because that would be ideal. The front bag and the back bag are connected via the shoulder strap Velcro going through the back. It's very difficult to adjust. It actually comes with this plastic like lip thing, or like tongue thing. You got to jam in there to get it in. But once you get it set, it's not going to back out or loosen up on you like some other attachment points on vests where it's like buckle and tri-glide. So that's kind of cool. Pain in the ass to set up initially, but totally worth it in the long run because it just doesn't back out. Coming down the front, you've got your cummerbund here, loop field on the front of the cummerbund, and then you've got your loop field here. Really generously sized loop field. You could put all sorts of placards and shit on here. That's kind of cool. Makes especially if you have a placard that has loop on the front of that too, because then you can just slap it on and then bring your cummerbund over top of that, bam, and now you've got like a kangaroo pouch. That is a downfall of this though, because that's the only thing you could do is Velcro. So, plus minuses. Before somebody asks, because this is a old Veltai tourniquet hanger. Back in the day, that was like kind of the cool thing these guys were making. It was the elastic and Velcro attachments. They were kind of like an innovator when it came to Velcro plate carriers and elastics. Honestly, I could see where Ferro may have got some inspiration from the Veltai carriers, to be quite honest with you, because they were doing shit like this before anybody else was. The cummerbunds have 4 cells. They're elastic. These are sized for 5.56 magazines, but you can hold other items in there. I know a 152 radio will fit, and so will a 148 radio. I think you might be able to finagle an AK mag in here, but it's going to be a tight fit, and you're going to wear out your elastic a lot faster. So, pick your poison. Mileage may vary. One of the things I love about this plate carrier is the elastic cummerbund. It's also one of the things I hate about the plate carrier is the elastic cummerbund, because elastic will fail over time, and that sucks. So, on the front here, I've got these little Velcro one-wrappy things. These were made by Ferro. I have a video review of these already. I'll link it. And same with this antenna. It's a wearable RTO antenna from Catalina Antennas. It's a wearable whip. And I already have a video of this. I'll link that as well. So before anybody asks. And they're hitting me up like, what's that? What's that? So on the rear, just like the front of the plate bag, you got a large loop panel, but instead of it being terminating off into little attachment points, the loop field goes the entire length of the back plate bag. So you could put different IFF up there, patches, the police patches, military, like whatever, like large flags that are IR, all that shit. I'm running the antenna back here, and then I have these little custom panel things made to cover it, so it won't get ripped off. That's the flaw back here. So your cummerbund attaches in the rear, it Velcros down. Pretty cool, easy to change the width and all that bullshit. And it's like, oh man, it's badass. Until you realize this shit can get snagged getting in and out of the vehicle or moving around in like an urban setting or brush. It's not super likely, but it could happen. It could get snagged, and then bam, you've just unasked your entire fucking cummerbund, and now your plate's flopping around and your shit's off. That would suck. I will probably custom make myself a Ranger Green panel to slap back here in order to cover this up. So that way I don't run the risk of my cool Velcro cummerbund getting snagged on something and torn off my body. Yeah. I know the T-Rex Arms dudes had talked about something like that too. And they were talking about with their AC1 plate carrier, which is basically like a cop. It's their version of a Slickster. He mentioned that as a weakness too. But he's not wrong. I mean, I'll give him that. He may say some stuff, but that he's definitely not wrong about. The plate bags are big enough to hold. This is a large, and they easily hold the 10x12s and plate backers that are in here right now. I got a 10x12 triple curve, Jesus, plate in here, and a 10x12 plate backer, and they fit just fine. Got these little laser cutout points in the bottom here of each plate bag. Not 100% sure what those are for. I'm thinking it's possibly for running bungee or something to put a tourniquet down there, but I could be wrong. I really am not sure what those are for. Inside of this guy, we have some nice padding here. This is that like antimicrobial moisture wicking mesh, and it's got a thin layer of I don't know what kind of padding this is, like a EVA foam possibly, but it's just a thin layer of padding just to kind of keep it from being super hard on your chest and your back when the plates are in there. Believe it or not, it's actually enough padding. It's pretty comfortable. I've worn concealable soft armor for the last 19 years, on and off, and at my job. And I would have loved to have this over that any day, because I don't like them. They're not comfortable. They are hard to take on and off. They're just a pain in the nuts. Whereas this guy, I can wear it outside my vest, or outside my shirt, inside my shirt if I really wanted to. I can conceal it. I can make it overt, and it's more scalable. Whereas something like that is kind of a one and done. You put that thing on and that's it. You got it. You have to wear other shit on top of it no matter what. Not too thick. The profile is pretty thin. All things considered, I believe this is less than 4 inches. Yeah, it's about 3 inches across, with both plates in, sandwiched all the way together, and that's kind of nice too. It's not as bulky as some other plate carriers out there. Once you put the plates in. The shoulders themselves are not padded at all. You have to get separate padding. That's what I got here. These are These are Ferro. They call it like sleeve socks, I think that's what they call them. And they've got like a nice pad in them. They're pretty comfortable. They really changed the way this thing carries on your shoulders. And it's not even that much padding, but it's just enough. Without these little sleeve socks or shoulder socks, whatever they call them, there's not as much printing of the shoulder. The shoulder is very thin and will conceal really well. But even with these on, you wouldn't really see much of the shoulder. So it's pretty decent piece of gear made by Ferro, and it was made specifically for the Slickster, so that's kind of cool. And again, I have a video that talks about those more in depth. Overall, definitely not a bad plate carrier. The pluses way outweigh the minuses, in my opinion. I would most definitely recommend the Ferro to anybody, especially if you're looking for something that you could put like under an oversized shirt, or you could wear with a chest rig or anything like that, and just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like build up on or build down on. That's not the right term, but you know what the fuck I'm trying to say. It's scalable. There we go. It is definitely a scalable piece of kit. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of this. This is just my thoughts on a Ferro. there's other videos out there that talk about it. Maybe they go more in depth. I'm not going to go that in depth because it's just, like I said, there's a million videos, but this one is mine. If I didn't cover anything that you saw on here, or you want to know a little more about anything that's on here, hit me up in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer you and talk further on it. Other than that, I appreciate all your support. Thank you for watching. You guys have been awesome, and the channel's steadily growing. So take care. Get out there, play some airsoft. Go shoot some real guns. Use your kit. Get to know your kit and understand it. Take care.